What's up, guys? My name is Tammy.
My name is David Anderson.
It's Jillian Simmons.
My name is Johnny Hollins. Milton Harris from Hustle Fit.
This right here is my boss.
Mr. Rogers.
Such an incredible feel. In this past year, I done made a few million. I try to hide it, but ain't no concealing. Stacking my paper up to the ceiling. Pimpin' since pimpin', mackin' since mackin', been mackin'. Y'all niggas talking, but me and my niggas.
What's up, guys? My name is Tammy, and this is My Boss Life. I am an independent marketer, I am a clothing designer, and I'm a mother. I went to college twice. I got one degree from Sam Houston State University, eat 'em up cats, and the second one from Houston Baptist, a master's in business, which actually sparked the part of the career that I'm face first in right now, which is my entrepreneurial role. So I do a lot of different things, and you know, my journey to get here has been kind of somewhat of a roller coaster. I taught for 6 years. I was a teacher for 6 years, and while I was teaching, I was working for an agency called 2010 Media, and I was working with somebody that's very well known in Houston. His name is David Anderson, and he just really sparked, you know, that spirit in me of being an entrepreneur, and I decided to pursue it full time. So not too long after I started teaching, about 5 years in, I knew that I was going to take another direction with my career. Went back to school and got my master's in business, and said goodbye to my children in the classroom and started working full time in the business world. They're adjusting really well. My family is actually made up of a bunch of entrepreneurs. My dad is actually a longtime successful club owner. He owns one of the North Side's most premier nightlife places. It's called Chicago Bar and Grill. My sister owns, along with her husband, a tech company. It's called Go To Interview. They recently were acknowledged in New Orleans for the things that they're doing there. My brother and myself both are kind of freelance marketers, creative. He works a lot on the creative side. So, I mean, they're adjusting really well simply because, you know, that's what our family has always been about. And then my son, he adjusts really well simply because he's just like me, and he's really social. He's really, you know, go with the flow, roll with the punches kind of kid. And he just really is kind of like, you know, my sidekick in this whole thing. So everybody's adjusting really, really well. My personal life has improved drastically. It's great. I mean, because I get to work with people that are my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing better than getting money with your friends. I have to say, like, everybody that I work with are people that I genuinely love and care for. You know, their greater success outside of the work we're doing, their greater success in life. So, I mean, it fits more so who I am, simply because I'm able to, you know, use my personality, use my character, and be really who I am, you know, with the people that I work with, because the industry that I work with will allow for that. Whereas when I was teaching, that industry would not allow for me to be 100% who I am. So, and you know, and that's okay. You know, when I was in that role, I played that role, but now I'm in a different role, and I'm able to, you know, have more of a personal life and integrate my personal life into my work. So that's something that I appreciate about the job that I'm in now that I didn't have the luxury of when I was teaching. Married. My son's father and I were married, and we were both really young, and I knew, you know, after my son was born, I kind of had an awakening just about, you know, just my life in general, and just really looking myself in the mirror and, you know, deciding, what am I going to do? Am I going to go left or am I going to go right? And I decided to go right, and I decided to make some changes and kind of do, you know, flip my life a little bit, which it was hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went from being a wife and a mother to just being a single mom. And in that, I was still in school, I was still in undergrad, trying to get my degree. You know, I was still trying to figure things out, but I always knew in the back of my head that I had been successful, so there was no reason for me not to be successful in the future. So that was always just my bottom line. I have to be successful. There is no other way. That being said, you know, I just kind of picked myself up by the bootstraps move forward. Like I said, I started working with Dave, and he really kind of took me under his wing and mentored me, and was just a great example of how to move in this industry, especially in Houston. Move in the industry, gain respect, gain influence, gain leverage, while building real relationships with people, and really authentically, engaging with folks on a level that's beyond just the work. And I've always taken that approach to my work. That's why Slim, I care about you guys, outside of just what we do for work. I want you guys to be successful and be well off and be happy in your life. So that's the business acumen, and that's the business approach that he had, and that's the same that I took. And so it's just fared really, really well for me, and just being able to actualize my purpose and being able to use my God-given gifts in my work and in life. But you have to be focused on what you want. I think that we get so much content. You see Twitter, you see Instagram, you see what this person's doing, you see every bit of everybody's thoughts in their lives via social media. And you have to be confident already in yourself and know what your own thoughts are and what your own goals are and what your own focus is, so that you can take in those things but not necessarily conform to them. Because what your dream is, while I might support it, it doesn't have to be my dream. You don't, even if you do attach to somebody and you do say, hey, I really like what they're doing, I would like to do something like that. But just understanding and knowing that it's not going to go exactly how that person's journey went, because no two people are the same. Everybody has their own lane, everybody has their own DNA for a reason. Everybody has to find their own little niche and their own little place, and you can attach yourself to a mentor, virtual or otherwise, and follow their path, but just with the understanding that it's okay if it doesn't go exactly at their pace or at their speed, or you may not meet or fall into the same opportunities that they fell into, but you will still be successful if you continue to work hard. It's just what it is. Nobody that I know that's worked hard has not become successful. It's just a natural thing. Work hard, be successful. That means you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, but you take care of your business in between. So, I personally, I don't get up super early in the morning, but I can decide. I decide when I get up, and maybe I'm working late that night, so I sleep in, that particular day. Boss life also means taking care of your business. Like having fun, turning up, doing the things that you enjoy doing, and getting a lot out of life. But understanding that there are things that come with that reward. You have to prepare yourself for. You have to educate yourself, whether that be street education, book education, going to college. There's many ways that you can educate yourself. Educating yourself so that you can forward yourself, so that you can continue to do those things that you love. And it's a healthy balance of both. I think that we have a lot of great examples around us of just the people that know how to balance work and life, and making sure that they're doing what they need to do to live that boss life, to be able to make their own decision, make their own schedule, be off when they want to be off, or work long hours and, go hard if they want to go hard. You determine your pace when you're a boss. You determine how much or how little you do when you're a boss. And that's something I appreciate about, the role that I'm in, because I'm full steam ahead, me personally. And I know that I can control, I can do more, I can do less, but I'm always gonna choose to do more simply because I want more out of life. And those people that feel the same, that's really all it is. You want more, you gotta do more. If you don't want as much, then you don't have to do as much. As simple as that.